Birthdays are special days to be celebrated, a day of gratitude to the Creator who authors and spares one's life for another year. With grateful hearts, the Jokadisa TVC News senior correspondent, alongside her siblings, relatives, and friends, gather at the Bright School Ilasamaja, Lagos, to celebrate her mother, Mrs. Felicia Hassan, as she clocked 80. The event was attended by family, friends, and well-wishers. Mama's entrance into the hall was extremely overwhelming as children, friends, and grandchildren gathered around her to honor her coming. They were all delightful and thankful to God. Mrs. Felicia Hassan Ni Aino was born in Topo, Badagry in Lagos State in 1943 by Mr. and Mrs. Aino to Mr. and Mrs. Aino. She was the first child in a family of 3 children. In those days, parents prioritized the education of their male children at the expense of their girl kids. This explained why Mama Felicia Hassan Ni Aino didn't go beyond elementary school. She had to step down for her male siblings to acquire teaching certificates, which was about the most prestigious profession in those days. Indeed, even without formal education, Mama Hassan went into all shades of trade in her place of birth, Topo Badagry, where she met a heartthrob, Mr. Abdul Hassan. After a few years of courtship, both became husband and wife. Mama had the first child in 1965, but he didn't leave. In 1968, she had another boy, who today is a medical doctor and the father of 3 children, Dr. Afiz Hassan. Mama has 5 other children in succession. She lost her husband in May 2020. Mama is a lover of education. She ensured that all her children were well educated. She is a staunch believer in God and diligently serves Him. Our pastor spoke of a diligence and heart of service.
Sọ́yìn ni máa ń rò pé kí ni màmá yìí kí ni wọ́n tún wá níwájú Ọlọ́run. Níwọ̀n wàá ní màmá lójoojúmọ́ wọ́n ní torí àwọn ọmọ ni. Wọ́n ní torí àwọn ò fẹ́ kójú àwọn kó rí ibi.
Mommy Felicia IC Hassan is celebrating 80 years today, a glorious year. She's a mother. She's a virtuous woman. She's a strong woman. She's a mother that we can call of all mothers. She's a mother that sacrificed everything she has to sponsor all his children. She never worried of sponsoring his children to get what they want. She doesn't have a formal education, but today, all his children, we are all graduates working in good organization in the whole country. Today, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have journalists, we have security personnel, we have accountants, among all the children. We have fashion designer. So God has blessed our mommy to be alive to today.
Her children and relatives gathered round her on the dancing floor, frolicking to the music. They all spoke highly of her. The cutting of the birthday cake by Mama was phenomenal as guests sang the birthday song for her. Afterwards, she had photo sessions with her children, grandchildren, friends, and well-wishers.
Happy birthday to you. Let's wish her. We wish you, everybody, many happy returns of the day. Love. Ẹ bá mi fa lóògì yẹn. Ẹ bá mi fa lóògì yẹn. Ẹ kò love. tún dé o tún ní pínpínpín tí bá ti correct ara wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan hip hello she's a jolly good fellow she's a jolly good fellow I so say I love her.
The celebrant appreciated everyone present to celebrate with her.
Grandma is a disciplinarian, she's loving, she's caring, and she's a God-fearing woman. Me personally, Grandma brought me up right from baby. She brought me up, she nurtured me in God's way, in everything. And she has been a very great grandmother to us, to everybody generally. So to me, in my life, Grandma made a very positive impact in my life. For who I am today, Grandma is one of my mentors.
It's a good thing that we can have a day like this. It's a day to celebrate a sacrifice for us as our children. It's a day to celebrate her. It's a day to appreciate motherhood. And I'm grateful to God for giving us this opportunity. It's not many children that ever have this opportunity to celebrate their parents, but I thank God that God gave us that opportunity as our children to celebrate her. She's worth more than what we are doing, but this is just a little of what we can do, and we thank God for giving us the grace. She's loving, she's caring, she's unassuming, she's ever ready to sacrifice. And so we have come together as our children to appreciate her, to say, Mommy, thank you for all that you have done. We do not believe in, yes, we believe in celebrating the dead, but it's not when they die. When anybody dies that you now begin to roll out the drums. Let's celebrate humans when they are alive, and that is what we have done. We thank God for the grace, and we pray that God will grant her more years in good health, and also give us the grace to continue to celebrate her and celebrate ourselves.
It was a joyful day for her and her loved ones. We pray for a great life for Mama Felicia Hassan.